Hello everybody, welcome to the brand new ZOGcast. My name is Omega Slime. Today I have my boys Geo and Zenor here with me. There we go.
There we go. Amazing.
Oh, finally.
Rebranding.
Damn.
That's what has happened here.
Rebranding. Oh my
It's a better
god.
name, it must be said. Honestly though, I feel like Zog, that is definitely the name of like some sort of elder god that we've forgotten about. All praise
Minecraft
Zog.
Let's Play channel.
You know, let's
So-
be real. The only reason why we want with this is to make fun of the yogscast.
The ZOGcast.
It's very close name-wise, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
literally like a
A
letter
letter.
off and then add another thing. So close.
So, what was like the progenitor of the keyframes? Like, what started that keyframes podcast? It seems kind of out of pocket.
The name or the entire idea of it? You thinking?
The name.
It's just something that Toasty came up with. I don't really remember why.
Wasn't it
And
because
then-
like
That's what it
wasn't
was.
it because you guys were like trying to be quirky, and so you guys weren't
I
gonna show
wasn't
the actual like editing
Trying to be
thing?
anything. Well, that all of this stuff, it's all Toasty's
The
idea. I just
keyframes in
showed up.
Adobe, yeah.
You know, can't be blamed for these weird.
It's on my third day out
things.
here.
Yeah.
Yes. So episode 3,
Yeah.
we're here. We actually are doing another one. Holy fuck!
Actually, hold on. Is this gonna be? Well, actually, would it be episode 4?
Episode 4. Yeah.
Also, it's actually not episode 4. Episode 1. New thing.
Yeah, new thing.
Eh? Would it be a new thing?
Rebranding.
Should we
True.
we start the numbering?
Nah. Fuck it. Let's keep going.
Well, that doesn't
You just
make sense.
we can have it as a reminder for Toasty.
Yeah.
In memoriam.
So yeah, we finally we replaced Toasty an episode later. So
Yeah,
Gio, how do you feel? You are replacing him.
Oh.
Yeah, new goat boy in town.
When I got that DM from Omega, he worded it like he was like impaled or something, or he made someone really mad.
Okay.
But when I found out there was an opening and he asked me to come on, I was like, oh, okay.
I mean,
I'm hoping Toasty doesn't like shank me in my sleep or
He doesn't
something with his
murder you.
military training.
Yeah. Well, I feel
With
like
his Navy SEALs expertise.
it might be some sort of like Highlander rule thing where you actually have to kill him to get his powers. So, I mean, if you didn't do that originally, then yeah, I don't know. He might come back for you.
That's true.
Yeah.
This time stronger with military training.
That's true.
Military
You just have to best him in combat.
You know what's funny about it? He's gonna come back like as a war tour hero. He like saved 30 of his fellow veteran in battle, lost both of his legs, and then
Yeah.
he's gonna come back and ask us for a spot on the fucking ZOGcast, and we're gonna be like, no.
We'll be in our millionaire penthouse suites, and he'll be a war-torn hero, and then we'll spit on him to show that we're better than
With
him.
our
Yeah.
sponsorship Adam and Eve money.
Adam and Eve. Okay, so is that an actual thing? Because you guys were telling me about it.
Okay, Adam. You can censor this out if it's too much, but they basically specialize,
Yeah.
and pocket pussies and dicks. That's their whole
Wait,
thing. They're like,
is
you know,
that the,
they're a
um,
whole.
Yeah.
I was watching a video with Jay Schlatt.
I was watching a video with some dildos that were from Adam and Eve, so I think
No,
I
I
have
was
some-
watching.
Oh, yes.
I was watching a video where
They were actually field testing them.
I was watching a video with Jay Schlatt in it where they went on a night training thing and it didn't ad for Adam and Eve. And I thought that was like fake.
That's
I thought that
a
was-
real company.
No, hold on. Let me look it up right
What
now.
the
They do
fuck?
on
Can I look up Adam and Eve
novelty
stock?
ones, don't they? Because, you know, why not?
Oh yeah, they have some. They have some novelty. They're kind of like Bad Dragon, but for like normies.
Yeah.
You know,
Are
if that
they,
makes
like,
sense.
biblical inspired? Because, I mean, that would explain the name.
Like,
surely.
all I'm saying
yes,
is,
they're very-
all I'm saying is, if there's a Virgin Mary fucking pocket pussy out there, I'll pay a good dollar for it.
How could you...
Hello.
Alright, sure.
What I was thinking was like they measured the exact shaft length of Eve or Adam, not
Yeah.
Eve, Adam,
Adam.
and
Adam and Steve.
they just sell that. Yeah, Adam and Steve.
That way you
And
can
They
two
probably have
videos.
something on their site called
They
that.
probably actually do.
I would not be
Do
surprised.
you guys think they do a collab with Minecraft?
But, so, I mean, there's an option here where they would make some sort of Minecraft dildo. That would just be
Yeah.
a square. It's just a big rectangle. That's what that is. That is
Yeah.
horrible. Why would you
It'd
want
be like
that?
a futuristic
I mean,
hub
for
animation.
I don't know, some people might be into rectangles, you know.
I mean, maybe, but
Hey,
probably
guys,
hands.
I've seen cactus porn. Alright.
Okay.
But I feel like that's just shock value. Like, yeah, get it, shove that cactus up your rectum, you know? Or like,
Ah, yeah,
Imagine
shove this
being paid for
fucking
that.
giant like
yeah,
oval, I guess.
yeah. I don't think people get off to it. It's just like a holy shit. People actually do that, so people watch.
Yeah,
you know.
it's probably like watching a car crash or whatever, rather than
Hey,
car crash. Let me jerk my
fucking,
penis off. Okay.
I thought that fucking what was it called, crinkling, was just a shock value thing, and not something
wait, what
people
is that?
got off to.
Oh, Zenor, do you not know what crinkling?
I feel like I've heard of it vaguely, but I do not remember for the life of me.
So you've heard of diaper fetishes, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Is it? And they shit themselves or something? Or am I missing the mark?
More or less, they like parade in public with just like diapers, and you know that
So-
sound a diaper makes.
Uh,
It's like when
They
crinkle.
Yeah.
That was
They
that was a good
crinkle.
auditory representation of the sound a diaper makes. Can we actually have that again? Classic noise they make.
Dude,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
That is weird, isn't it?
Yeah, some of them like to shit themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that is far worse, especially if it is also going to be one of those things where it has to be in public.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terrible.
I think it's like a mix of degradation and like I don't know, just like that power fantasy of infancy, or I don't know. People are fucking weird.
Yeah.
It's gross.
Think you.
Oh, okay, I'm not one to kink shame. Hold on.
Well, speaking of kink shaming, I went to TJ yesterday. I ate a fucking fish.
Okay.
Alright, I was eating a fucking giant fish, and then I started fucking choking on one of its bones.
Oh, I thought you said you started fucking one of the fish.
What?
I
Oh,
started
wait,
fucking
is
a
it-
fish while I was
'Cause,
DJing.
like-
Best party there
Yeah.
ever was.
Oh my god.
Because you transitioned from kink shaming to like fish. I was
That's
like, what,
true.
where are you
There's
going
not a
with
transition there. I mean, unless you find fish sexually attractive. which is
Look,
bizarre.
it was a bad transition, alright? I didn't know where to go from there. Alright, what did you want me to say? Oh yeah,
To eating
crinkling,
fish.
yummy.
You could have probably said something about like scat and then transitioning to eating something. I don't know.
Yeah,
probably
I'm
would've
not
been
sure if there is a transition, but okay. So you ate a fish and almost died on one of its bones. When you say
Yeah.
you ate a fish,
Yeah.
I assume it's like not an entire fish. You're not
No,
going out there beating it
no.
against a
Here's the
rock.
thing. So my uncle, he was like, yeah, there's this really good fish place, right? I'm like, okay. And he was like, right before we left, he was telling me all about it. It's like, yeah, they like melt this butter on it, they put a sauce on it and everything. He was like hyping it up, right? And in my head, I'm like, okay, this is just gonna be like a fucking just a piece of fish. It's not gonna be the whole thing. And as I'm sitting there, we're getting our food out now. It only took like 15 minutes. I see a giant fucking fish on my plate.
Mm.
Like, you know how in Breath of the
Yeah.
Wild you eat the whole fish?
Yeah, that was that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a whole thing of fish.
I've had the same experience. Oh man.
And I was eating it. It was like super good because like they put like it was like whatchamacallit, garlic butter on it, right? That shit
Okay.
was melting through the fish and everything. And as I'm eating, I'm like, holy fuck, this is really good. But what my uncle had told me was like, oh yeah, you might want to be careful and you have to like pull up the meat because like there's bones in it still. So they don't debone it at all.
So
And
Oh yeah, yeah.
entire fish, because I had a somewhat similar experience. There's
tire flounder or something like that. It was a big fish.
There's a restaurant location here which always changes hands like every few years because no one can keep a business there for some reason. But
Yeah.
recently it was some sort of, I forget what it was styled on. I think it was like some like northern Africa style restaurant. All right, so it's a bit of a weird niche. But I remember I had a fish there, and I was expecting like a normal sort of fish thing where it's not an entire fish, but it was an entire fish, and it was this weird mummy corpse brown. There was no sauce, there was nothing, and it was like 90% organs and like 10% meat. It was terrible.
Oh,
So I
oh
had that
God.
similar experience, but there was no silver lining. It's just trash.
Oh, so you
Yeah.
had the
But,
same experience, but mine was a like just better experience.
yeah, yours was like the king's fucking famous fish, and
Yeah.
I did not have that.
And you ate the fucking peasant, like fucking garbage
Yeah, it was
fish.
just a minnow on a
The
giant
sardines
plate.
from the can.
Just
No, I
single
think
sardine.
sardines would be tasting better than whatever I just like heard. Because at
Yeah,
least
it was really
sardines,
bad.
you can like take a bite or two and they're done, right?
That's true.
Or hell, you can take a whole bite and it'll be done. This was like a giant fish with organs in it. You're gonna be taking bites out of that. Multiple.
Yeah, I had to like do surgery in order to actually get the meat rather than
To get
anything
your
else that was in
meal?
there. Yeah, essentially, it took me like ages to fucking eat the thing. Because well, actually, that's not too true because it sort of balanced out because of how little meat there was. There wasn't actually much to eat, but at the same time, it took a while to get said meat. So
Did you eat
I
any
guess it was
organs?
average. Um, I don't think so.
Oh, you should have
So,
eaten the heart.
I mean,
It's actually
I
a
can't even
delicacy in
identify
some places.
the heart. And
They'll
the
like put the organs into like a jar and then like salt them and they just leave it there to ferment for a while.
That's what the
I don't know
Egyptians did
where.
to their
Is that what they
pharaohs.
did?
That's-
Oh, well,
Oh,
okay,
that's-
no, but they
that's
did this
true.
to eat it.
They didn't eat them. That's true, but they
Yeah.
did put them in jars, which is something we should do now. Hmm? At least the head, like Walt Disney.
Damn, I didn't know pharaohs fucking like just grab a bunch of organs, salted them, put them in a jar.
No, they don't grab organs and eat them from jars.
Yeah,
The pharaohs.
they embalm them
Yeah,
and shit.
that's part of the mummification process. Is take their organs out and put them in places.
Wait, no, don't put my heart into the cum jar.
Not the cum jar, no.
There's a separate jar for that. What do you mean?
That's
know, I
actually
feel
the
like-
true origin of that My Little Pony cum jar thing. It's the Egyptians. They started it first
No.
Yeah, they did. Holy shit.
as evil.
They had like a little sphinx statue in a clear jar, and that's where it all started.
Yeah.
Oh God.
You know, every time I go look back in history, I forget that people used to nut. It wasn't a
Yeah.
recent thing.
Hello.
It's a deep realization moment.
Yeah.
I mean that's yeah, that's true.
That's,
we weren't the first to nut. That is fact.
The Kellogg's cornflakes. Those were created so people wouldn't jerk off. That's a fact.
Yeah, I remember that. He was like
I don't remember the reasoning.
super. He was like super Christian or Catholic, one of the two.
Yeah.
And
Well,
he was
same
like
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Circle square.
He was like, it's not good enough that we're taking away their foreskin. Let's make them eat boring cereal. It'll be so boring that they won't want to jerk off.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the
yeah.
line of logic is there because boring food, that would probably mean, oh, there's less enjoyment in my life. Me want fuck
Yeah.
more. It's really like the best food would mean, why even? We would just have like a bunch
fall
of
asleep.
really fat people, but
Yeah, you'd be too busy sleeping to jerk off.
yeah.
God damn.
Doesn't
That
make
fish
any
would
sense.
fall asleep.
Kellogg. It's very strange.
Well,
Kellogg was a bit behind on his masturbatory science, to be
Yeah,
fair.
I mean, he was
they
a-
didn't have the technology.
Pure virgin soul who never jerked off once, so it was a hard sort of realm for him to understand.
yeah.
The church provides sex, he doesn't need it.
He was the second coming of Christ. It's Kellogg, whatever his
Kellogg
first name
just-
was.
Just fucking no. You guys thinking Kellogg's gonna be like the fucking the second coming of Christ. No, he's gonna be the Antichrist.
Actually, I'm pretty sure he was like a terrible person. Kellogg
Yeah,
Scott.
he was like a huge racist.
Yeah.
Fairly. Yeah, I think I read something like. Hold on, let me pull it
I
up.
think he's
here.
like
I
the worst.
mean, I'm gonna be
What's
real.
his actual
but
name?
Aren't,
Will
aren't most
Kellogg.
of most of the 1900 creators racist?
Yeah. I mean that's true.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Because like, what the kid like Dr. Seuss was a huge racist. Fucking
He also cheated on his wife multiple times.
fucking Walt Disney was an anti-Semitic. You know, like
Yeah. It's the style of the time.
yeah.
But
The-
that's,
I was actually surprised to hear about Walt
true.
Disney, you know, with like how progressive he viewed literally everything else.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I feel like there's some untold lore where like some fucking Jewish person scammed him out of a bunch of money. That's why he started hating them.
Maybe
Any-
so. Probably not.
Anyways, speaking of the church, right?
hmm
Our
Speaking of the church, I just ate a fish recently.
No,
That thing had
no.
bones in it. That's my transition, guys.
no. Speaking of the
Makes
church,
sense, right?
Our royal family member DMX passed away.
See, okay. Well, I don't understand the correlation still between the church and the royal family or
well,
DMX.
to
I
be
guess they
fair,
died.
DMX was a saint sent by the heavens
See, yeah.
I guess that's fair
that
enough.
made a song about not being gay. But yeah, that's how much of a saint he was.
I guess so. Yeah, keeping it holy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Two major sad deaths for the world. Two famous rappers, and they both happen to be members of the royal family. So
Wait, who's the other?
Prince
Wait,
Philip.
you-
Yeah.
Prince Philip the rapper.
Yeah.
Prince Philip the rapper. He could be.
you
He's
know,
an old
I will-
man. He's probably done everything.
I feel like he has a SoundCloud. We just don't know about it. Where he releasing hot fire beats on it.
Yeah. He is
Where he
a
was
sick
releasing
beatboxing
hot
career.
fire beats
Was.
on it.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. When you said sad, I don't think I've seen anyone like on social media or like in the news be sad that Prince Philip is dead. They're just like,
Yeah.
oh man, that guy looked like he was in misery. Good for him. You know?
imagine
I
dying
don't-
and people just insulting your appearance, though. But at the same time, how could you're dead, so it doesn't really matter, does it?
Yeah. I mean, oh no, his feelings are gonna get hurt.
Yeah,
you
your
know.
dead feelings.
Oh,
He'll come
no.
back. He'll be the first zombie. They'll find a way.
See, my game theory is that like the royal family's been like one of the royal guards has been puppeting him like Springtrap, you know? And-
Yeah. living
What, he's
inside him.
been
parading
wearing his
around.
fucking skin? Like, they skinned
Yeah.
him?
I mean, if you look at his face, it does look like some sort of Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing, where you pull the skin of another man over your head.
That's true. That or like
It's-
Palpatine or something
Yeah,
like
there's
that.
like a
Looks
different-
like a Sith Lord.
Under his eyes is like a different skin color than everywhere else on him.
Ooh.
It's,
Wait,
it's a bit
hold
strange.
on.
It's true.
Doesn't he have really
See-
black eyes? Hold
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, he should have been in like movies or something as
Oh,
a bad guy.
God.
Because I mean, just
Yeah.
look at him.
That's a fucking villain right there.
And also, he's British, so that means he's doubly evil.
Oh, exactly.
I mean-
fucking Brits.
Yeah. Fuck you, British people.
No hate towards the Brits.
Nah,
but if,
nah. Real hate to the Brits. Real
Yeah.
hate right here. If you're
I
British,
hope your island sinks like Atlantis.
if you're British, I feel
fucking-
like you need to unbritish yourself.
Oh, they sell Prince Philip face masks.
What?
Oh, God.
Face
Oh,
masks.
God.
As in
What?
the COVID ones, or just
No, like
Actual?
silicone molds of his face.
what the? Do you think they
Hold
had
on.
him put his head in like a little forming thing? What are those called? Where like you make? Oh, okay, no. It's just
Yeah.
a 2D image. That's actually that is him probably from a while ago. He doesn't look nearly as old as he
Yeah,
Did
he looks
recently.
70 there.
Yeah. How old was he when he died? Like 90, I'm pretty sure. Something like that.
99.
99.
99.
Almost made it
69.
to 100.
Wait, what?
69.
Oh, almost made it to 100. I almost said you almost made it to 200. I was like, oh, I mean, yeah, probably.
He's
I would
a
have believed it.
Bicentennial. Yeah.
Imagine if he
Yeah,
if he
99.
actually made it to like 150.
Just the world's oldest leader.
Yeah.
That would
See, actually-
be interesting.
Did he lead? He's 6 foot. He was 6 foot. What?
What? He was taller than all of us?
God damn.
I mean, people shrink with age, don't they? I mean, by the time that he
Yeah.
died, he was probably like 3'5". So I'm not sure if we can trust those figures.
they exponentially shrink. Yeah, that's right.
That's
right.
actually how he died. He sort of just whooped out of existence.
His organs were too big enough, or like too big for the mass of his body. All his skin tissue.
He turned into a single speck on the ground. Yeah. Also, yeah, he said DMX died as well. Is that his actual name? The guy who famously sang "X Gonna Give It to You," right? Earl Simmons. That's his name. His name is Earl. What the fuck?
I could see why it went by DMX.
Yeah, Earl is like an. You could have Prince Philip. If his name was Prince Earl, I wouldn't bat an eye because that's like an old
Prince.
white man name, you know.
Yeah. True.
But actually,
true.
how old was DMX when he died? Because
DMX was like 50.
yeah, 50.
Hold on.
DMX.
That was actually
Death.
pretty young.
Age.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, he died in an overdose, I think it was.
Holy
So
shit.
that's why. A Grammy-nominated performer died after suffering catastrophic cardiac arrest. According to where he died, he was rushed there from his home. Oh, no, that just gives a... Oh, yeah, here. Had earlier said he could not confirm reports that DMX overdosed.
Yeah.
But I'm pretty sure.
I mean,
He
it would seem
overdosed.
weird to die of like a heart attack when you're 50 years
Yeah.
old. And he's not like. He doesn't look terribly unhealthy. He just looks like
No.
a guy.
This man looks like he has pretty clear arteries.
Looks like he eats
Unless,
broccoli every day for some reason. That's the vibe I'm immediately getting.
broccoli, man.
Yeah. He did,
man.
honestly, I've only listened probably to one of his songs, that famous one. I mean, I like it, so there we go. It's like top one rap song, number one. Just saying it now.
It was good. It used to be on my workout playlist, so fucking DMX, really good for workout. I'm just gonna
Yeah.
say that right here.
I've
That
never
seems like
listened
it'd
to
be the case.
DMX before.
I mean, you've heard X Gonna Give It To You, right? At least in some fashion, because there's a bunch
Yeah.
of different like
Everyone.
meme things of it, of course. Just
It was in
Facebook
Rick and
stuff.
Morty, for God's sake.
It was in wasn't it?
Oh, you
What
made
did
that
they
song.
play it over?
They played it over like a training montage where
Oh, well, there we go. It's a perfect workout song again, even validated by Rick and Morty, which is something that everyone wants to hear. Surely.
Oh man.
I can't believe I was proven right by Rick and Morty. Oh my god.
man, Rick and Morty out here be like
Yeah.
What?
they went
What?
Huh?
they went Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, very
for
good.
sure, man.
Oh, yeah.
For sure.
You know how there are these ghost shows or whatever. Okay. Fuck.
It's okay.
So these ghost show things, a lot of them can be in the UK, obviously.
Yeah.
So with the death of Prince Philip, how long do you think it'll be until they try to contact his ghost on one of those shows? It will
How long
happen.
is
Like
it
the
gonna be?
medium
How long is
shows?
it gonna be till J Station makes another 3 AM video?
It probably has already happened, honestly.
Wait, hold on. That's
It
that's
happened
something I want to test out
before
right
his
now.
death. That's how in the know he was.
J Station predicted Prince Philip's death. Oh shit.
Actually, I watched a video that was just someone like making jokes about how Prince Philip looks, and at the end of that video, it was like, "Oh, I'm saying all these mean things. I hope he doesn't die soon or something. But let's face it, he's immortal. He's lived this long, and then like 2 days after that, he died. So I'm just
Holy
saying it's a curse. That's what that was. Um, it got jinxed, I suppose.
Yeah.
When I look up Prince Philip at 3 a.m., this is the first thing that comes up.
Do not call Prince Philip at 3 a.m. Gone wrong.
my
He came to
God.
my house.
He came to my house and did blackface.
And
No.
okay, that is definitely. It
Holy
has to be a
shit.
joke video.
This
that-
this probably is like a joke, like
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a
100%.
joke.
Like looking at the guy's face,
It's 100%
no one talks
a
like
joke.
that. Yeah.
There's 200 dislikes and 20 likes. That's amazing. Actually, well, we can see if it's a joke or not by looking at everything else that he does.
The tags are Prince Philip, or hashtag Prince
Oh.
Philip, hashtag 3M, hashtag pedophile. What?
What
Okay.
the fuck?
So actually, I'm looking at this guy's channel. He has done a few of these. I still think it's a joke, just because of how he looks and his behavior.
Yeah.
But there's a bunch of these. Do not call Jacksepticeye. FaceTiming Larry
Oh,
King
no.
at 3 a.m.
Do not call Jacksepticeye's dad at 3 a.m.
Jacksepticeye.
Oof,
Oh yeah,
that's rough.
Jacksepticeye's dad. Yeah, these are
Yeah.
too stupid of titles for them to reveal. It's pretty funny though.
Oh, that was the day after he died too. Fuck.
Oh, fucking hell. Yeah, my guess is it's just this guy's making edgy jokes with
Yeah.
these people and their dead family members.
At least,
So,
it's,
I
at
mean-
least it's not as bad as actual like kind of YouTubers do that shit and take it seriously.
And monetizing, yeah.
Yeah, cause like, holy shit, dude, there's been so many fucking like, dude, I can't wait until I die and there's a 3 a.m.
Yeah, me
video
too.
of me. You know?
Yeah, we can make that come a lot faster.
Wait, what the fuck?
No, but go on.
Yeah, it's
Oh, yeah, that was his profile, his banner.
Yeah, that's his banner.
Back
Look
when
how
he had
low
hair.
quality that image is. That is
This guy's a fucking
that's
meme.
beautiful. Also, I assume he has that picture because he's the guy in the middle. How old is this
Yeah.
picture, if that's the case? Because he does not look like that anymore.
Yeah.
Mm.
The grease pouring out of his pores, like, got rid of all his hair.
He
So
looks
that's
like he
a
should be
good
the-
10 years ago.
Spokesperson for KFC. Must be said. Also, I do like that random guy in the white cap in the background. I think he's the hero of this story.
He's the puppet master.
He's the puppet master behind it all. He's actually the guy who was puppeting Prince Philip. So he is the true puppet master.
It all comes around. He was waiting for this video.
Full circle. Alright. Anything else you want to talk about for British boys?
Omega was gonna talk about when he died.
yeah. So I want you guys to when I
Oh,
die
yeah.
to grab a giant lobster and
Okay,
make him
weird
eat
request.
me, and you guys watch it while the lobster eats me.
We went back to fish.
Yeah, something, you know what? I think we were right with, we were talking about weird fetishes. You brought up fish immediately. This is another connection between you and fish. Seems suspicious. That's all I'm saying.
Oh.
I literally was just thinking out of my head right now.
Also,
it's-
lobsters aren't terribly big. Also, their mouths are like...
Tiny.
Where are they? Their mouths. They have big claws, and they have, like... They don't even have mouths. You know what? I'm saying it now. Lobsters
I
don't have
think
mouths.
lobsters
They're
are functionally immortal. I think that's
No, those
What
are
is-
jellyfish.
Jellyfish are
a
immortal.
jellyfish. That's as well.
Lobsters,
as well, yeah.
I know they are. They probably die in like 2 days or something. Like 3 weeks.
No, because I think I read something like it doesn't matter how old a lobster gets as long as its shell like regenerates, but like it gets to a point where the shell just can't like molt
Well,
anymore.
that's surely
So
what...
the lobster just like crushes itself inside the shell.
I guess that's like aging for lobsters, though, isn't it? Because, I mean, either way, it's dying. It's just dying in a different way. Because you could say, like, a similar thing for humans, where it's like, it doesn't actually matter how old they get, as long as their cells keep regenerating, they'll be immortal. Well, yeah, but that's the issue. It's we don't have that. We die due to lack of cool cells.
Cool sounds. We can't all be jellyfish, unfortunately.
Yeah, it is a shame. Jellyfish are like 95% water, actually. That's fun fact
Yeah.
about them. Real freaks of nature. Though, it does remind me though. I saw a few headlines recently where it was scientists found a de-aging thing, which they're testing on mice, I believe.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I say recently. It was either recently or a year ago.
That was I'd call that pretty recent in terms of like science and shit.
Okay, yeah.
Look,
that
if anything's
sounds
real recent, guys, it's when
good.
fucking monkeys are going to the Stone Age.
That's true. I think that was like a couple years ago at this point. Hold on. Let me look it up.
All right. When the stones go to the monkey age is when I'm gonna be flipping out. That's when that's when
How's
things are
that
gonna
even
get
gonna
wild.
work?
Yeah,
Rock
2019, yeah.
That was in 2019. So, I mean, vaguely recently. At the same time, though, I don't really care that much. Who cares? If it becomes an issue,
I mean-
we can just murder them with guns. It's
Uh,
just a fact.
I don't think I could put down a monkey, to be
I
honest.
could do it.
I think I
I'm a
can.
murderer. Yeah.
No. Have you seen them, dude? They're just like, whoop, whoop, ah.
All right. Well, what about
You know?
the trolley problem? All right. One man, 5 monkeys. Those are your options of who to murder with the train.
Oh god.
Yeah. Or
Um,
if you care about the monkeys more, we can flip it. 5 men, 1 monkey. But I'm sticking with the original one where it's 5 monkeys, 1 man. And that man is Prince
Can
Philip,
all
by the way.
these...
So
Okay, no, I'm doing him it's a mercy kill at that point. So I'd rather
Okay.
put Prince Philip.
never mind. The man
Guys, you
is.
guys are heavily underestimating Prince Philip.
He could probably stop
Alright.
the train just by punching it.
Yeah.
Secretly,
We're
most powerful
assuming he's
man.
there like not willingly, you know?
Yeah, he's like Superman.
Yeah, by sheer force of will, he's managed to live until recently. So
He just gave up, decided he didn't want to anymore.
yeah,
That's the real truth.
he decided his time was now. Yeah.
Oh, he left the queen all alone. I just realized the queen has no
Yeah.
The queen's just like single now, huh?
I-
Oh yeah, they were cousins too. Oh fuck.
Yeah.
Well, royal family, isn't it? They're all related to each other and also married to each other.
no.
Mm. Yeah.
Hmm.
How old is the
Do you think the,
queen,
like-
actually?
I think the queen's like not as old, maybe.
Hmm.
Queen 94.
94.
Yeah,
Getting
Queen
close, though.
Elizabeth age 94. She's getting close. Yeah. I hope she makes it to 100 just to like spit on the grave of Prince Philip.
Yeah, that's she just one-ups her husband. Get fucked!
Yeah.
And then, tap dances on his grave. She'll outlive him
Yeah, by that
1
point
second,
she'll have like
and then, her deed will be done. She always wears
at
those
that point she'll have like
big
a
hats.
posse of 5 concubines with her or something.
She fully goes crazy in the last few years of her life, and just is carried around in a golden throne all throughout the streets of London.
Yes,
If I were
the
royalty, that's what I
official
would do.
currency of London.
What if we made the official currency of fucking London Bitcoin?
Just
I
London.
was actually gonna say that. Yeah, I was.
That would be
Instead of
Oh
British
my
pounds, we
God.
get British Bitcoins.
Britcoin.
British coin.
Britcoin.
Yeah, Britcoin.
Bitcoin.
Oh my god. You know what?
Yeah.
That's the way of the future. If she just hops on that now, it could
Do you
be.
guys think
Good.
you guys think the queen is rich?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, not
yeah.
more rich than me.
That's for sure. I'm rich than like 90% of the world.
Yeah.
You know.
Definitely 1%.
Yeah.
But at the same time, she's not. She doesn't have like actually a crazy amount of money in comparison to like a lot of super rich businessmen. But no one does. Because
Yeah.
if you put her and Jeff Bezos in a ring together, a spending ring, if they fight to the death in terms of currency, Bezos would win like 100 times over.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. He could surprise. I'm surprised none of these millionaires have like bought a country at this point. You know.
Yeah,
And,
well,
like, just,
actually,
like,
the U.S. tried
live
to
there.
buy Greenland that one time, didn't they?
Yeah, they
Us,
did.
we
Did
did
they?
that. I'm in the U.S. That that would be good. I mean, it didn't happen. Obviously, I want Greenland. 51st state, Greenland, all of it. I mean,
Why? It's just gonna be
Right.
ice.
well,
Yeah, it's just
global
ice. You
warming. It won't
can't
be
really
ice
do much
for
in
much
Greenland.
longer. It's an investment in the future.
Oh yeah.
Buy
See, America's
Antarctica
thinking
too.
ahead.
Yeah,
Because of climate change, the
we can sell
Greenland's gonna be the
Florida.
only ice cap left.
Buy Greenland.
What
Sell
if
all of our
Greenland
coastal areas.
gets destroyed first? Then
Well,
we're kind of
Nah.
that doesn't make sense. That can't happen. It's crazy.
It's illogical.
I think
You-
it
you-
would happen.
You're not thinking. America wouldn't want to buy Greenland if it was just gonna disappear. Don't look at Florida. But yeah.
I don't know, fellas. I think it would happen. I think it just would delete itself. Control Alt
You're a
Delete.
madman.
That's what most continents are gonna do someday, aren't they?
Yeah.
Well, it depends what you're viewing it as. Because, I mean, flood-wise, I mean, it'll hurt the coasts tremendously if all the ice melted. But, I mean, the continents will still be there and strong. But if you're thinking long-term with, like, Pangea,
Yeah.
they will all just become one thing.
Eventually.
Yeah.
Probably like maybe humans will be gone by then. Who knows? But
What if
Yeah,
we're still
I mean-
alive? What if all of us were thousands of years old?
Well,
I'd assume we'd be on another planet at that point.
yeah,
you
at
know?
that point in time, we can probably just... Who cares? It's essentially super beings, just because the
Yeah.
sheer technology we would have.
We've got like a fucking Dyson swarm around the sun, producing infinite energy and all that
Yeah,
shit.
the Dyson sphere. It's just made of people
Yeah.
named Dyson.
Dyson.
Yeah.
Oh no, we have a human farm just producing Dysons at a.
It's
Fucking
like the
factory
Matrix,
level.
actually, isn't it? That's what this setup is. Actually, what was the idea behind the thing in the Matrix? Humans were power, but how so? Why?
It's like that one critical music video where like they just absorb their fucking nut or something, sky nut.
Skynet.
What?
Use that as power.
Kick our ass.
Yeah, no, I never watched The Matrix. I had no idea.
Yeah. Because
I'll be
in it
real
they were
with
supposed to be
you.
like batteries, but it doesn't make sense because humans eat a lot more energy than we like produce
Maybe.
battery wise. Doesn't
It's
really
a bad
make sense.
investment at that point.
Yeah. It's strange. Can't believe you've never seen The Matrix. Actually, it's a classic movie.
I've never
Everything's
seen the Matrix
green
either.
in it. Have you not seen the? Huh. Both never seen The Matrix. Imagine being you two, such plebs. Oh. All right.
The closest thing I had to The Matrix was playing Saints Row 4.
Really?
Is that
Yeah.
vaguely Matrix
Uh,
themed?
so okay, spoilers for any Saints Row 4 enthusiasts out there, like people who haven't played the game. Basically, the planet blows up, so like they enter the simulation where they get superpowers and shit.
Really?
And yeah, I think that's 4. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's 4. The premise
That's
of
amazing.
4. So yeah. It
So-
released right before Grand Theft Auto 5, so it never really took off, surprisingly. So yeah.
That's a shame. I mean, superpowers. That's actually that is pretty much taken from the Matrix because he gets plugged into a computer, gets superpowers. So just saying they should sue. That's right. No ideas can be similar. Not allowed. Should sue each
Keanu
other.
Reeves shows up to the dev office.
Doesn't Nintendo do stuff like that?
Yeah, I guess they are known for well, that's for like what is it, like fan games? I know they clamp down hard on. Yeah, hard on.
I don't see why. Nintendo already has a bad enough reputation as it is.
Yeah, well, maybe that is why they're doing it. Is it's not going to get any worse reputation-wise. Just go wild, I guess.
I don't know. I'm like half convinced most of the like old boomer chairs on Nintendo or like don't even know what the internet is, you know?
That might be
It's
true.
like they canceled that one Smash Online tournament that one time. Yeah, they did. And then like they hosted an official Splatoon thing and like the grand prize was like a $25 gift card or something like that.
Yeah.
Some dumb
That is-
shit like that.
It's so stupid. It's a bit of a shame because I mean, quality-wise, I'm going to say they're the best video game company. But
Yeah.
just behavior, in how they portray themselves. They are awful. You can't really have the best of both worlds, unfortunately, for some reason. I mean, you could. They just aren't.
Yeah. I'm trying to think because I'm fairly certain. I guess a lot of indie devs would have those mixed combos, you know?
Oh, that's true, but
Like
they also don't have
probably
much money, so
That's true.
rip.
That's true. Cause what's the studio that made Terraria?
Oh,
Fucking
505 games.
505 games.
was that
Yeah.
them?
I think so, yeah.
I thought they were called
Yeah,
something else.
they made Terraria. Yeah, they also made Control. They made Death Stranding. What?
That does
What?
not seem right.
How deep does this rabbit hole go?
Did they produce? They had to have just produced some of these games because those are
They
too
probably
far apart games wise.
published it.
Death Stranding.
Yeah, okay, no, yeah. Kojima Productions developed Death. They probably just like published it or something.
It could be
Or
the case.
they
I would
helped a little
assume.
bit in it.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah. Maybe like making the programming for the piss button or something.
The famous piss button. Honestly, if you give me a video game, I just want arrow keys and a piss button, and that's how I play.
That's all I need.
Yeah. Not even WASD, arrow keys. I don't need a mouse. Space could be piss button, and I'll win. I'll win the game. That's
I
the
hope
perfect
Death
game.
Stranding 2 has like directional piss aiming, you know? So like instead of like putting in your gun so you can aim it at BTs, you can like piss on them directly.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Wait, you can? Oh shit, my roommates just informed me you can.
You can? What the fuck?
That's beautiful. Truly, this is the best world we could ever live in. Hearing that.
Well, never mind, I give Death Stranding a 9.
It's best
Holy
timeline,
shit.
yeah. Just a solid 10 out of 10, 7 out of 7, 3 out of 3.
Exactly.
All the amazing scoring systems.
Oh, you know what? I think it's the shit I'm thinking about. So like you have to go to the toilet.
Shit
And then,
mechanic. I feel you should be
Yeah.
able to play a QuickTime minigame when that happens. Or just spam X if you're constipated. They have a constipation system. That's the future of video
Oh, no.
gaming. It's
They're like
so realistic.
it depends on the food you eat. If you eat like
Yeah.
Indian that night, it's
They have a
like
complex
fucking
food system.
full blast.
I have a disease system too. You could get
What if I just
various
eat bread
pathogens.
for a whole year, though?
I mean, I feel like the peasants of olden times, they probably just ate bread
Yeah.
and water.
Yeah, a lot of people's diet, like medieval times, was consisted of bread, you know,
Yeah. So that
and I sometimes stew.
you could, I would just bread for like an entire year. I mean, it depends the sort of bread that you have, because there are different types of bread, obviously. But if it was just store-bought wheat bread, I would just end my life. What's even the point? That is
Hold on.
terrible.
Okay, peasants in medieval England ate a diet of meat, stew, and cheese. Oh,
How- I
never
mean-
mind. I lied. Don't listen to me.
How common was meat-related stuff? Well, actually, there were less people back then. So I guess if you had, like, 20 cows, you could feed
You know.
a shit ton of, like, area of people, because there wasn't many.
Yeah.
So I guess
Plus,
that's
it helps that a couple rats decided to pull a gamer prank
Yeah,
that
that's
one
true.
year. So yeah.
The fun fact about the Black Death is after that happened, the like peasant people demanded like
Yeah.
higher wages because there were less of them, and they actually pulled it off. So quality of life after the Black Death just actually shot up a pretty tremendous amount.
Oh dang.
Wait,
Yeah.
If only we could have done that.
I just
Yeah, we should
realized,
have done that.
I just realized COVID is the Black Death of the current age.
Kind.
I mean,
I mean, without the death, yeah, or the massive
the
amounts of
extraordinary
death.
death. What's the statistic
Yeah.
for the Black Death? Is it like 1 in 6 people
One
died?
third,
One in
point-
three.
or 1/3 of all of England, or no, the Europe. 1/3 of all Europe died.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is crazy. Imagine that happening now. Most like family units are like probably 4 people, so that is one of you is probably gonna die, and then maybe a second
Yeah.
one.
1.5 of you.
One and a around 1.5. Yeah. So
We're taking the left arm.
yeah, it'll have your arm rot away. Medical practices back then were pretty weird too, because the idea behind a plague doctor's little hook mask thing is they put a bunch of incense in there so they couldn't smell the disease, which is how they thought it was passed around.
Yeah, because like if you smelled it, you automatically contracted. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like
That's why.
that if I were a medieval man, I would think that would make sense because, I mean, it just sort of seems like it does. You smell something, that probably means it's in your body somehow. So if you just
Kinda.
sort of block it out, then it's not there anymore. There's a logic to
Yeah, but at
that.
the same time, they kind of like if they did went by that logic back then as well. They also these are the same people that like threw their shit and all their waste into the street.
That is true.
You know, so like you think they wouldn't want to do that, but oopsie,
Whoopsie daisies. Yeah. Actually, oh fuck, what was the thing where like there was I forget what disease it was, but a bunch of people in a town or village got a disease, because some woman was washing her baby's diapers in like the river supply, which is where they got
Oh.
their water from. Which disease was that? Like,
E. coli. I think.
oh
E. coli.
yeah, I think that is right.
Yeah.
But that was more recent discovery. Hold on, I'm looking it up.
I know what you're talking. There's actually like
It's more
that
recent than it should
famous
have been.
discovery that was like you know, what if there's these little things in the water that you make everyone sick and like, oh, what, you're crazy? No, and I think that's what led to the discovery of E. coli. It might be the same person you're talking about. I'm not too caught up
Maybe.
on my E. coli lore.
E. coli was discovered by the German-Austrian pediatrician Dr. Theodore.
Goddamn Germans.
All right. So that was actually discovered in 1885. So before then, though, I guess people thought you could wash horrific, dirty things in the same place you drink from, potentially.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe they didn't
I think
that,
their
but-
thought process was like the water cleans everything because it's so clear.
That's
you
true. Well,
know?
that's why
I think
baptisms are baptisms. It's because water was seen as a purifier. So
Yeah,
might be it.
yeah. When in reality, it just helped in spreading
yeah, just
more
stagnant
pathogens.
water.
Lovely. Brain-eating amoeba. Beautiful.
My brain.
Let's do some Amina roleplay.
Amina roleplay? Alright, I'll be the person. You'll be the Amina.
There we go.
Why does
We did it.
my head feel so light? Oh,
That is Disney quality. We could make an entire
ASMR?
movie out of that. Yeah.
Yeah. I think there's... You guys remember when Texas, like, had one snow day and the entire infrastructure, like, went down?
Yes.
I think a couple people died because they sent out a boil water notice because there was brain-eating amoeba in the water supply.
Damn.
So,
That's
yeah.
double unfortunate. Because you have the power to be
Yeah.
destroyed, and then you have brain-eating amoeba.
Yeah.
best.
That'll kind of fuck up your day.
Yeah. Actually, thinking of stuff in the water, aren't there those fish that literally swim up your urethra? And
Oh, yeah. Those are in Mexico. I know what you're talking
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
yeah. Because, like, back then, I'd swim in the ponds, and, like, my
And then
dad would
fish
be
would
like, hey,
swim up your
don't
urethra."
piss. Yeah, no, I welcomed it. But,
Come,
yeah,
my
dad
children,
would be like,
please enter me.
return home.
You're secretly their like mother. You're their spawn pool. But yeah,
I provide their nutrients. But, yeah, you have to get those surgically removed if one happens to make its way up there.
I mean, you were mentioning you were in some sort of body of water in.
Yeah,
That-
no, because that's the first time I mentioned it. My dad was like, "Yeah, don't pee in the water. You'll probably get a fish stuck up there." I'm like, "Oh, okay." That's my first experience into fish sounding. Yeah.
Omega's into that. Look at him.
Oh,
I am
what?
not into that.
Oh,
What
wait,
the
oh,
hell?
Omega.
Fish
Oh.
sounding. You know
What
the
the
thing
hell?
between you and fish that's now canonical.
Look,
That's true, that's true.
That's the deep lore.
fellas.
It all comes back.
It's all
Fellas,
back
fellas,
to your
fellas,
fish
fellas.
fetish.
I do not have a fish fetish. All right, I have
That's exactly-
a fresh jar of mayonnaise with me though.
You're claiming it's mayonnaise.
Oh no!
I feel like there was once a fish in there, and that's not mayonnaise.
Mayonnaise.
Can I get a mayonnaise to fish ratio?
Yeah.
Uh,
How much?
1/3.
Mayonnaise is in that jar?
About 2 mayonnaise jars worth.
Warp in time and space for this to happen.
Oh, my.
It's morphine time.
You say
Power
morphing
Rangers?
time or morphine time?
Morphine.
Morphine.
Like the
So, okay.
Okay, yeah.
What is morphine? morphine. I hear about, but I never really know what morphine does. It's like a medical drug to help people.
Well, I guess all drugs in some fashion can be medical drugs. They're just generally renamed something else if that's the case. But I mean, yeah, I think it's one of those ones that's prescribed by doctors for like pain killing. So I might be entirely wrong. I don't know. I'm not a medical professional.
Can treat moderate to severe pain. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Narcotic. It's a narcotic.
So people can get addicted on that, and
Oh yeah,
whoops.
definitely. Like super
Feels
super
bad.
addicted to
Mm-hmm.
it.
if I were a doctor, you know what I would do?
Yeah.
Nothing illegal. That's the end of the statement.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's interesting they say that because like there's people that get addicted to non-medicinal shit, you know, like fucking what are those people that like they like put oil into their muscles or what was that called?
Oilies.
Oil.
Like hold on, let me.
What you're describing is
Like-
slug people, and they don't
Slug
actually put oil
people.
there. They just secrete it, and
Yeah.
they're trying to cover it up by having some sort of
Oil
weird
into
thing.
muscles.
Like
No, synthol injectors.
Oh, that thing.
Yeah.
where it looks like you have a
Synthos.
fucking basketball in your arm, and
Yeah, hold on. Let me show you.
people do that.
The fuck?
Because like people that want to feel strong but don't want to put in any work, like
They do
does
drugs.
not look like anything.
it does
though.
not look good. It does
It's-
not look
oh,
natural
it's
at
really,
all.
really bad.
Oh, here's a. Oh, this is probably like one of the bad ones. It's like, hold on. It's
Looks like he has
like
2 cancer warts on his neck.
exactly. He looks like reverse Popeye, but you know.
That is
Yeah, that
it's
doesn't
really
look nice.
terrible.
Yeah, I don't know why these people do it. I want to believe it's like a mental thing or
It's
something.
because their penis is not big.
You think they do it to their dick?
If we had the technology, that would be
The
what would occur.
technology.
I don't think we have
know
the
what's funny?
technology.
Saline dick.
I'm surprised we've made all these developments in science, but we have not gotten penis growing pills yet.
I think it's just because I think it's hard to do. If it was
Yeah.
easy, if it was as easy as making a rocket into outer space and going landing on the moon, we
Yeah.
would have done it. That's just how humans are.
Mhm.
But,
It's just there's such a big market, like Geo, that would pay.
Hello.
Yeah, you
That would
pay
pay for it.
Wait, hold on. Are you zooming in on my balls right now?
Who
Yeah,
will
zoom
zoom
and
into his
enhance.
balls?
We still can't see it, Captain. We have to zoom in further.
All right,
But
300%
it is-
power. Zoom in.
It's surprising because like most of the technology we have today is because like some dude was horny and
Yeah.
like made something to help jerk him off or like something to
That
help
does
with
not
sex.
sound right. Most of the technology.
No,
Most
like
no,
eBay.
no.
Yeah.
I'm not
Television.
bullshitting you. I am fucking 100%.
Yes.
Like,
Yes. The
is-
cure for cancer. It's because I was horny.
It doesn't. I feel
They're
like
like-
it doesn't make sense.
you'd be surprised how many things we owe because some dude decided, I wonder if I could fuck this, and like he just started playing around. It was absolutely fucking
It's half of
I don't know.
medical
These-
science. Finding out the truth.
probably. Oh yes, I wonder if I'll get the Black Death if I fuck this corpse or
Oh,
something.
what the fuck?
Man.
But hold on, there's. Fuck, I'm trying to think of examples, but yeah, you guys can.
I mean, I know that
Talk about
M&Ms
zooming in.
were invented for the army.
M&M?
Because chocolate would melt in their like little army pouches, so they put a hard shell around it, and that's where M&Ms came from.
Oh,
Fun fact. That's true. And also, it helped them jerk off, so it's a fun fact.
there you
yeah.
go. It all comes back.
It
all
all
comes
comes
back.
back.
I guess
But-
Kellogg's cereal is like it's the opposite. It's the one true outlier.
That's why Christianity plunged us into 1,000 years of darkness.
Yeah. It's the anti-invention.
Kellogg's. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't have kids. No, he was a virgin until he died. That's right.
Wow.
We had that whole discussion.
What?
Fucking.
What a nerd. Just saying it
What-
right now.
what- yeah, what
he's
a
he's a
fucking
racist
nerd.
virgin who makes bland cereal, and that's what he does.
He would have been a great redditor today.
He really would have been. I could imagine him just owning like a Discord server and like a Reddit account thing, being a moderator.
Oh no.
Incel,
no memes in
100%.
general.
No memes in general. Or I
Guys,
will have to get
this is where
naughty on you
talking all
guys.
Daddy will have to punish you.
No, you wouldn't say that. Well, maybe you would.
Maybe, who knows?
I mean,
You know, the mind of Kellogg.
yeah, he's a virgin, but at the same time, he's probably some sort of horrific deviant in some way.
Most Redditors are.
Yeah, probably likes fish porn, like Omega.
What the fuck, bro? You guys are...
I'm pushing this narrative. It's gonna stick.
It's gonna be canon. We'll
Official
make it
canon.
canon.
Becomes true the more I say it.
The Zog timeline. First fuck fish.
Man. Fucking Zog. It's a good name though. You did say it sounded like Invader Zim, and I think that's
Yeah.
right. In that show, like pretty much all the main characters have the 3-letter names, don't they? So there's Zim, Dib, Gaz,
Dib.
Tak,
Yeah, that's true.
Gur, all 3 letters. And I feel like we should have that as our naming scheme today in modern America and also the rest of the world.
Okay, Zine.
Zine.
Oh, shit.
Actually, you fit that definition.
I do fit
Yeah,
that,
Geo.
yeah. Geo.
Geo.
You're one step ahead of the
He's
curve.
I invented the curve.
Yeah.
Invader Zim owes me royalties.
Down.
Man, it's a classic show, isn't it? They had that movie that came out
Yeah.
in 2019, I'm gonna say.
Yeah, Enter the Floorbus.
The
I wanted to
Floorbus.
watch it. I never got the
Never
chance.
did it.
to,
It's
though.
it's good. It looks quite nice in a lot of the things. Just colors wise, because of course, Invader Zim always looked. Well, I guess
Yeah.
maybe nice isn't the word.
A lot of
Distinct.
purples.
A lot of nice colors though, and in the movie which I've watched, a lot of even better colors. It's very visually pleasing to me. Also, voice actor for Zim, Richard Horvitz.
Yeah.
I thought, with age, he would be worse at doing the impression. That man
He
is
still
like
does it really good.
60 something, I feel, but yeah, he still did it phenomenally.
No, voice actors are fucking amazing, dude.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It is pretty wild because with stuff like The Simpsons, it's all the same guy pretty much. So
Homie. Homie.
Marge, I am you, and you are me.
Marge,
We're
I'm
played by the
going
same
to kill
guy.
you.
Marge, I've awoken the eternal darkness in my heart. Yeah. It's, that's probably what Simpsons are like now. I mean, I haven't seen modern day Simpsons. Maybe that's what's happened.
I know they made Lisa, like the fucking the
They
mastermind.
turned her into Meg, basically, didn't they?
No,
Oh,
they
okay.
turned her into the mastermind of the whole show.
I
She's
mean,
like the
Really?
moral compass.
yeah, she. I don't know. I feel like she
Who's
was
that
the moral
one
compass
YouTuber
for a while, though,
Who
wasn't she?
watched every episode?
Every episode of The
Ellis Mark.
Simpsons.
Was that Ellis Mark?
Yeah.
Oh, what a fucking trooper, dude. God damn.
You know what's
Like-
funny about Ellis Mark that I recently just found out? He has a Sonic channel.
What do you
He
mean
does?
a
Yeah.
Sonic channel? Like just
Like he has a different channel for him to do Sonic videos.
Sonic related things.
What is it called?
I think it was like
Ellis the
Spin
Hedgehog.
Dash.
That's what it should be called.
Spin
my God.
Dash?
Yeah. Let me see.
Spin. I'm
His
gonna
first
look up
video.
Spin Dash Ellis Mark.
Top 10 Sonic the Hedgehog babes.
Top 10 Echidna dicks first. Knuckle.
Oh no, it's Splash Dash.
Sposh Dash.
Yeah,
Splash
Splash
Dash.
Dash.
Oh, Splash Dash.
Yeah, he
okay.
does like a bunch of Sonic videos.
Okay. If the species of the Sonic characters weren't, part of their names, where it's Tails the Fox, Sonic the Hedgehog, would you actually be able to tell what animal they were? I'm not sure if I
Oh,
would be
hell
able
no.
to. I'd be able to do Tails. Apart from that, maybe Rouge the Bat. But an Echidna...
I could do the gator
Oh, yeah.
and
that's
the
true.
bee. I forget their names.
The chameleon is not a chameleon.
Kind
It's like a purple rhinoceros. Ah.
Yeah, that makes like chameleons don't have horns, do they?
I think they do, but just nowhere near as prominent. And also, most chameleons are quite generally green. but
Oh
they can change
no,
color.
they do have horns. I'm looking at one right now.
Chameleons
Oh,
are
yeah.
really weird because they have those really strange eyes that have like It's mostly covered except for that little pinprick in the middle. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah, I could see why they
Dude, that
didn't
looks
do
like
that
if
with
you fell on it, it would like puncture you and make you like cry hardcore.
Why do
That
they
looks
have
like a
those
fork.
horns?
You could use the chameleon as a fork.
That's what they did in ancient times.
You could.
It's not true.
It'd probably eat your food as you put it towards
That's
your
true.
mouth.
They have those long
but
tongues.
You could.
So they could just eat the
Yeah.
food before you do. That's gonna be the next
Exactly.
fad diet. You know how tapeworms were once a fad dieting thing in the world. People ate tapeworms and
Wait,
then
no?
the tapeworms ate the food rather
What?
than them. That's a thing that occurred. I'm gonna say like
No
in the
way.
1950s or something.
Ew.
Yeah, it's most of the things
Wait.
people do for beauty, isn't it? Now, of course, we look back and are like,
Tapeworm
that's stupid.
diet.
But at the same time, you know,
Ugh.
look at the things people are doing today. You just sent a few pictures of those people getting those injections into their muscles to look like these fucking disgusting balloon men.
That's
So,
true. It's like
it
we're
times-
evolving, but backwards.
Yeah, I don't know. It's more of just a stagnancy where things change somewhat, but the level of stupidity is always the same.
Really? Because I feel like the stupidity is always trying to one up each other. you
I
know?
mean, it is what it feels like. It's true.
Oh, okay. No, they still do this, but instead of like going to the source and finding a tapeworm, they swallow a pill that has a tapeworm egg inside.
Okay.
Ooh.
It's still
Ew.
going on, though. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah, it's still going. This was made in 2021. This was like recent. Oh
It's
shit.
pretty vile.
Shit.
You know what? If I had to choose between having a chameleon eat all of my food versus tapeworm, I would. Actually, I was going to say the chameleon. You know, tapeworm doesn't sound too bad. It's pretty cool, right? You could name it.
Yeah, I'd like
I mean,
a
chameleons are
chameleon. You could have like a little friend, you know?
for like the chameleon one or the tapeworm. I didn't hear.
Oh, the chameleon. No, not the tapeworm. Because
I
like
mean-
the tapeworm's always working against you.
Well, you could say the same thing with the chameleon. What's it doing for you? Not much. Nothing. And
It's
also it,
getting
like-
rid of all the flies in the area. You
Yes,
know?
potentially.
Flies
yeah.
aren't around your food. Tapeworm's just like parasite, you know?
Yeah. Well, actually, if I had a tapeworm in me, I would die. I would become emaciated. I'm not a very thin man by nature, and if I had a tapeworm, I would look like a Holocaust survivor. So
Oh, no.
it wouldn't be the best situation. But I don't know. I wouldn't have to carry around a chameleon, or to clean up after it or anything. At the same time, it'd be filled with like tapeworm shit. I guess. I don't know how that works.
Yeah, it would be.
Pretty bad. Yeah.
Because like they can lay eggs inside you as well,
That's-
and like more tapeworms can come.
True. Yeah. I mean, they are literally a parasite.
Yeah, I mean they're gonna keep on trucking until you die
Until
or
I'm
like you
dead.
get it treated. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's a risk I'm willing to take.
Anything.
Yeah, and
For
then I'll inject
companionship.
these things in my arms, which would make me look like I have basketballs in them. I'll do the full package. Every single weird, terrible things that humans have done for, like, beauty, I guess. That's what I'll do. Until I become the ultimate man.
The most beautiful man.
Most beautiful man.
Get on like a Vogue cover.
It would be so bad. Have you seen those guys in France who have had a shit ton of plastic surgery and look? I'll see if I can find a picture of them actually. Hold on. French.
A lot of K-pop groups do that.
Um,
You know, they'll go like,
Okay, well, the K-pop guys, that's just, I assume, minor things. You have yet to see the faces of the two men I'm about to post here. Because they will surprise you. This is a really
are
low
these like
quality
real
image.
life Barbie levels? Fucking of plastic surgery.
It's, well, I mean, you'll see. And,
Oh, hello.
yep. Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's a. Is that a real image?
That's a real
Is
image.
that-
These are two French
What are-
people who have had a shit ton of plastic surgery. This is what they look like now.
What do they want to look? What's their end goal here?
I don't know.
They look like meth cracked Will Ferrell.
It's the hair. That's what does it. Yeah, Igor Bogdanov and the other Bogdanov, Grichka. Those are their names. I guess they're probably Russian originally.
Holy shit!
I wonder what
let
they
me
looked
get the
like
side
before
by
this.
side.
All right,
Boy,
boys.
we always everyone wonders that.
What's
huh?
up, guys?
Like, holy shit! Look at that.
Bogdanov twins. Wait, what did you?
Oh hey Omega. Wait, were you gone?
No,
What were you?
It was not.
Oh,
It's a lie. What were you getting?
Yeah, you're
What is
eating
this?
something. What do you got?
This sounds like Twizzlers or something.
No.
Yeah.
I
What?
couldn't even identify what you said there. You say marbles?
No.
I'm eating marbles to get the tapeworms
No.
out.
No.
We're
So
afraid of them.
They'll choke on the marbles.
So my father
My father.
knocked at my door,
Yeah.
and I had to go open it.
And then he
And
gave you.
me a coconut candy.
Oh, one of the what brand is that? The one with the fuck. Is it just called Almond Bar?
Yeah.
It's just one of those. I found a picture.
Oh, I love almond bars.
Yeah, they are quite nice actually. Though the almond is like it's just one almond.
Oh yeah. Oh, you're
Not sure
talking about
whether-
almond joy.
Oh,
so like the
that's what I'm
coconut.
thinking of. Wait, what's?
No.
Yeah.
Were you thinking of something else? Almond
Uh,
Bar.
I was thinking of like. I don't know, what was I? I was thinking of paydays. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh,
Oh,
wait, what's in
Paydays?
a
I've never
Oh,
had
those are
those.
covered in nuts. Those ones.
Yeah, they're like nuts.
I don't think I've ever
They're
ate
not
a
like almond
Paydays
nuts.
bar.
I've never
You know,
had
they're
one.
pretty good. Don't eat them. Don't eat them cold though, because like they'll fuck up your teeth. But
Ah.
yeah,
Just a
they're
frozen
good
one.
at room temperature.
By the way,
Yeah.
this is what they used to.
Oh,
look
is that
like.
what they look like before? God damn, they
Really?
didn't look half bad.
Yeah, they looked
like back
like
then.
just attractive guys, and then
Yeah, they're holy shit.
yeah, I'm not sure. It's a weird thing with plastic surgery, where I guess
Oh, actually, I
new-
have a story about plastic surgery.
okay,
All right. So,
go for it.
I actually had plastic surgery.
You have.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where?
In my nuts.
I don't
Oh.
think that's. I don't think that's true.
yeah, I don't think that's
They
true.
gave me a
I
third
think-
nut.
Falsehood. Is it an almond from an almond joy? They put that in there.
Yeah. That's what they
It's
did.
so big.
You have to replace
Oh,
it.
God.
Every,
No,
2 years.
okay, wait. The almond from the almond joys are as big as a nut.
As big as an almond. Also, do
No,
you say
nut.
almond?
Almond. Yeah.
Almond. Do people say almond? Almond.
don't know.
Nuclear.
Nucleus.
That's not, yeah. Okay, sure. But that's a lie. Immediately. Actually, there are people who inject stuff into their balls, aren't they? To make them larger. And then they carry them around in wheelbarrows. It's like that episode of South Park, actually.
Yeah.
Isn't that how you get testicular cancer?
Yes. Yes, it is.
God. Oh no.
Yeah, I don't know. People are strange.
No, people. Oh my god, I can understand anything. I can understand a lot of hard topics. I can never understand people though. That's like the final boss.
Yeah.
It's so fucking fucked.
I don't understand.
That's all I gotta say.
I honestly don't understand people who inject stuff into themselves.
It is really weird. Just the plastic.
I don't understand people with diabetes with insulin.
Yeah, people with
Oh, no, that was a
EpiPens
joke.
need
That
me
was
to
a
inject them. First off, I say, all right, I'm an anti-vaxxer. I'm not going to do this, and then I Fortnite dance on them until they die,
True.
or God cures them. It's either they're unholy or they won't die.
Oh,
They
my
will
god.
die.
Okay, that's the thing about anti-vaxxers, right? So like, a good majority of them are vaccinated themselves. They just refuse to have their children vaccinated.
Yeah, that's true. isn't it?
I don't really see that.
Yeah, what is the just? I mean, they have been vaccinated themselves, so by them existing, because
They
the main
think
thing
they're-
is vaccinations cause autism. That's the claim. They are there. They don't have
Yeah.
autism. Most people who get
What if they believe
vaccinated,
they have autism though?
then I would say you
Even
shouldn't
more
be
reason.
making
It proves the
decision
point.
here.
Yeah.
It's-
But like, okay, let's say in some magical twisted world, vaccines did cause autism. Like, is that really such a bad thing? You know.
comparatively, to
You know,
death,
in the
yeah.
in the not remakes, but like in the sequels for the Predator movies, they
yeah.
they alluded that autism was the evolution of mankind.
They did. It was in that
Or
one with the
did
really
they?
really orange cover where
Yeah,
that autistic boy found the helmet and then he could. I forget what else, but yeah, that was one of the
he could read the language
premises
of the
Oh.
predators.
because he was autistic.
Well, oh, okay. Well, that's just like a 90s movie.
But that's
You
not
know?
90s. That was like 2017.
Wait, what's
Legit, yeah. It's
What?
Yeah,
it was
I thought the
That's like
Predator series was around for a while.
20. I think it came out 2018.
Oh shit.
yeah.
Huh.
Was it 2018? But yeah, that was I think the most recent Predator remake sequel. Who knows what they're doing with that? But yeah, it's a bit weird though, isn't it? Having that be a plot point
Yeah, it's weird. I mean,
because it's I mean it's taking a real a thing and turning it into like a weird
I feel like they
fictional
almost like
plot point for a
glorify
movie.
it.
Yeah.
What were we saying?
I feel like it almost is like glorifying it, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like there are different. You know, it's a spectrum. So like, not everyone who has autism is not gonna, you know, be the same.
Yeah, definitely.
And I felt like that scene, the way you guys are describing it, would have like glorified everything about it. Like, oh, okay.
Yeah, because I mean, of course, there's nothing wrong with having autism portrayed in media.
Of
you know,
course.
if they have that, then good. But at the same time, this is not the way to do it.
Yeah, no, that's not correctly
Yeah,
putting it out
'cause,
there.
I know there's a bunch of different. I watched a few episodes of some sort of detective TV show. I forget what it was called, but I think the guy there had autism. There was also that doctor one, wasn't there? For that guy, the doctor.
Oh,
man.
the good doctor.
That's it,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that is a lot better because it's not dumb as hell. That's why it's better.
Yeah. And he actually got educated. He went to like a med school and all that.
And
He's
the
really good.
I've seen a bit of
Superpowers.
I've seen a couple of seasons of The Good Doctor, and it's pretty
That's
good.
it. That's
Unlike
pretty
the
nice.
fucking Predator movie, which is just pretty bad.
Yeah, they had that dog, didn't they? The Predator dog, which threw up.
Yeah,
a
they had
grenade
Predator
or something.
dogs, and then they tamed
Predator
it.
dogs.
The idea of a Predator dog. Actually, didn't the Predator dogs have dreadlocks too?
Yeah.
Because that's what the Predators had. It's so stupid. Imagine if like our dogs had
Let me pull up a
human
picture of the
hair.
Predator dog, just so.
Yo.
It's really dumb. It's like if you took a human. All right, the idea behind this is if you took a human and then put on all fours and then made it look somewhat like a dog, but it was still just a guy. That's, I guess, the Predator equivalent to this because they just look like a predator, but sort of dog-like.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at these
that's
Predator
like-
dogs.
Yeah,
That's like most furries, no?
their heads are almost the same. Imagine a dog with a human head. This is
God.
what they're expecting us to believe.
Pretty sure that's like some predator mutation or like government experiment. That used to be a man
And
just
that could
walking
be
on
the
two
case,
legs.
actually. That might
Yeah,
be
the
deep
Predator,
lore
the
behind it.
Predator dog was really important to the movie, so much that the Predator dog saved the movie.
It's true,
God
didn't he
damn.
save all the main characters or something?
Yeah, the Predator dog saved all the main characters.
Mm. Is that another image of,
The
what
Predator
the fuck
dog.
is that? Is that a... Okay. Well, for the first one, just looks like a predator... It's just a predator's head on a dog's body. Second one is like some sort of Sonic
That's like, yeah,
bone
that's like
man.
OC
Yeah.
fucking looking.
It looks
ass.
like the Sonic the Hedgehog werewolf had Majora's Mask on, and it was drawn by a guy like the guy who does the what's that book series called? The like American Horror Story something. The one with the illustrations that were quite famous.
Oh.
Goosebumps.
No, not that one.
American Horror
Oh,
Stories.
I think it was American. Maybe I was right with that.
stories. Don't tell stories in the dark. or
Oh yeah, something
like that.
stories
Fuck.
in the dark.
Uh,
Scary stories to tell in the dark.
Scary.
Yeah.
That,
You guys read any
that.
of those?
Yeah, I did when I was younger. I actually was scared of those.
Yeah, ditto. Honestly, well, it's mostly the illustrations, I guess.
Yeah.
I thought they were really fascinating. I liked all the grim shit, but like nowadays I can't handle horror. I'm like a complete fucking pussy. I like regressed in that field.
I see.
So
So
I
instead of
can't
evolving,
really-
you devolved.
Yeah, I evolved but backwards.
State of the
Is how I
universe.
like to describe it.
Here's one of the illustrations.
Yeah,
You remember those sorts of things? They are really cool,
Yeah.
aren't they?
Yeah, they were very detailed. Like
They made
for
a movie.
children's book, I didn't expect to see that.
Yeah, they did have a movie actually, didn't they?
Yeah.
Did you watch
It
that?
was all right. I watched
was
it. I
alright.
watched with my girlfriend. It was all right.
Okay. Because, I mean, there's a thing where they have to sort of bring to life these illustrations that they have there. And from what I've seen of the movie, which I haven't seen it, I've just seen various clips, it looked really good. Like, visually, like visual effects wise, of how they brought it into the sort of 3D real world. 'Cause,
Yeah,
Then they grabbed the original illustrations.
yeah,
And-
and they modeled it after that.
Yeah.
That is a good way of doing it. I remember seeing that fat lady in the hospital, right? That's the main thing
yep.
I'm remembering.
Oh, she was the scariest part of that movie.
Yeah,
Holy
didn't like
shit.
all the lights went red as well. That
Yeah.
is so fucking cool.
I saw the bodysuit for it. It was actually like. If my
Things bound to
dog,
be really heavy.
my dog is like literally. Chloe.
Your
are
dog
you
speaking in
doing?
the microphone. Is the dog segment really
Oh
famous?
no, she got into the fish.
No, not the fishbowl. That's
she,
not
like,
fucking not
started-
for killing.
She started scratching on my fucking floor. She keeps scratching on my floor.
This is some sort of horror
that
story
you-
thing. There's a body buried underneath that.
That
Telltale
or she's
heart.
finding somewhere to piss or something.
No, it's usually for her to lay down. But I can't understand why she can't just get up on the bed.
I see.
Floor nice. Floor full of like pathogens and brain-eating amoeba.
I guess.
Yeah,
But,
it's full of those fish that swim up your urethra.
Yeah, I saw the suit for the fat lady. That shit was
Yes.
humongous.
Yeah.
Yeah. Ooh, how does it work? Was it just like literally a big suit? Were there like
Yeah, it
mechanical
was a
bits?
big ass suit. It was
Yeah,
layered
let
suit.
me- They
Damn,
did a really
he's so
good
hot
job
there.
with it. Let me post it in the chat. Like, look at that.
Yeah, see if we can
that
find
shit
that.
was.
God, that is so
Yeah.
good.
They did a good job with that.
Looks a bit like
You have
Mona
to get a
Lisa,
super
doesn't
tall
it?
dude
Mona
to play
Lisa,
it.
even. That would, I guess that makes sense. It would. Okay, I mean, just first off, so hot in there. That thing would just be like a fucking prison. Did they get
No.
that famous guy? Not well, famous. I don't know. The like main monster guy. He did like Shape of Water. He was that guy.
Yeah.
Doug something.
Mhm.
He was in there. Okay, that was the man in the suit. It's always that guy. He can never not be that guy. That's interesting. It's weird how he's sort of typecast as Monster Man, isn't it? That guy.
I mean, shit, if you're good at what you do, holy.
Yeah, I
you know?
suppose so. He has the body for
Yeah,
it
as
as
long
well.
as he enjoys it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
sure
I
as
mean,
well.
if he's having fun and he's getting paid well, shit, fucking go for it.
Though, you know, at the same time, it's such a strange job to have because I guess there's two options if you're that guy. You either put on a massive suit, or you get makeup put on you for like 8 hours a day, and that's your job, I suppose.
Oh.
And then you have to move around in that. That is it's pretty wild.
You think about it, that's what most makeup YouTubers do. So.
That's true. Though they're not nearly as cool, I guess, with their
Yeah.
makeup.
They don't have the reputation.
yeah of Doug.
Such a
something.
man.
I hope his name is Doug, and I'm not just
We can actually look him up
Making
right
it up.
now. Hold on.
look up Shape of Water.
Imagine
It's
just
Doug
being a
something.
guy who
Has
eats
to be.
food. That's the only. That's your job.
What would I look
Like
up?
a mukbang guy.
Mukbang
Yeah.
guy. Also a YouTuber. We can also transition with that to our next topic.
That's
Yeah.
true. I want to see if that name is right though. What's his name?
True. Yeah. We need the facts.
We need
and
the
only
facts. And you know what? I'm gonna reverse engineer this. I'm just gonna look up Doug. Doug Walker. Yeah, that's him. It's Doug Walker.
Walker.
He's the guy. Doug Jones. There we go. I was right.
Doug Jones.
Nostalgia creep.
Imagine you just take off the head of that fat lady thing. Just a nostalgia critic in there. Surprise! Yeah, Doug Jones. He looks a bit like Bill Nye the Science Guy. Maybe that's just me. But he sort of does.
Does he? Doug Jones.
Doug Jones.
Oh yeah, kind of.
He's a very long
He looks
man.
like. Actually, he kind of looks like David Bowie and Bill Nye.
He sort of does. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, let me get a picture in here for
Yeah, I'll
the
also put a
editing
picture.
later.
We'll compare pictures and see if they're better.
Oh no, we got the same.
It's the
picture.
same image. Yours is wider though. Mine's...
What the fuck?
Wow.
Let get Bill Nye in here. You grab
Okay.
fucking David Bowie. I'll get Bill Nye.
All right.
And I'll get
David Bowie. You
I
get
don't
some
know,
other guy. Just look
yeah,
up
I'll
tall
get
man
someone.
and see what pops up.
Yeah, you can put in anyone you want, Omega.
All right.
Like Mario or something.
No, I have
There you
someone
go.
in mind.
Okay, it's a Waluigi actually.
No,
Is it Yoshi?
no.
Yeah, thing between you and Yoshi. Okay, I found image. Beep. Is that Aunt Jemima?
Aunt Jemima.
You know what? At first I didn't see the similarity, but now I see it. There we go. Aunt Jemima.
yes,
What is
yes.
exactly the same?
What an
Look at her-
unlikely trio.
Yeah. Look at her perfect teeth, by the way. Damn.
Oh, that's kind of
That is really weird.
Uncanny
to look at.
Valley.
Yeah,
That's
what's
Uncanny
wrong
Valley
with
right
her?
there.
Face, looking at it. Her mouth
God.
is very wrong somehow. It looks like it's upside down, but it's not.
Oh yeah, I kind of see what you mean, just a little bit.
That is weird.
We'll never see her again, unfortunately.
Well,
So
I mean, after seeing
she'll never get the redemption.
the weird face. What's the what did they rebrand to? The Aunt Jemima company.
I think it's still Aunt Jemima, no?
Does it just look? Did they?
They're
Yeah,
doing
because
that?
I saw it in stores. They just got rid of her now. There's just like a little circle, a yellow circle there.
Yeah.
So like, but no Aunt Jemima. So
It's
you
a
know.
bit lame. It's part of that thing where it's the oversimplification of logos. I've seen like a million YouTube videos where it's like, oh, they're making these logos oversimplified. Honestly, I do not give a shit. There are so many of those videos though where it's just insane.
Guys, this is so sad. Society.
I cannot believe that they are getting rid of old things and putting in new things. Imagine.
This is what SpongeBob will look in
I'm
2020.
I'm
Yellow
about to
square.
get rid of my dog and replace it with a new thing if she doesn't stop fucking scratching my floor.
Oh, a fish.
I'm
not the
telling you,
fish.
there's a body under there.
Maybe pull up the floorboards. Maybe you got someone
Yeah.
hiding in there.
Have you heard the
I don't know.
the Telltale Heart from H.P. Lovecraft? That's not him. Who did it? Who did Telltale Heart? Wait, it was that guy with the hair.
We
Looks a
have
bit like
the
Albert Einstein.
power of Google.
What's it? Edgar Allan Poe. He did
Telltale.
Telltale Heart.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Tale Heart.
Yeah, Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes.
You're right.
The story was a man killed another guy and put the body in his walls. And the police came over and was like, "Oh, we're the police. Where's this man? I don't know where the man is. I'm the guy who killed the man." And he later confessed because he could still hear the heartbeat, but the heartbeat wasn't real. It was just his guilt. That's why he
Yeah.
confessed.
There's also another similar one. There's like that lady who came, or like her husband came home. She like he did something, or like he pissed her off, and then like killed her. And then when cops came like looking for him, she baked him into a pie and fed him to them.
Oh, that's
I think that's a story.
similar to Sweeney Todd. I've heard that one though. Yeah, it's also similar to the Leg of Lamb thing, where they
Yeah.
there's a lot of weird things like that. Isn't there?
Yeah, no, it's a strange how many
A lot of them have to do
they
with
took
eating
inspiration
too.
from each other. Yeah, like cannibalism as well.
Yeah.
My favorite.
Mm.
Yeah, he does definitely look like a mix between David Bowie and Bill Nye. I think we hit the nail on the head.
Yes.
Yeah. Great job.
But we were talking about something.
Oh.
Makeup. Yeah, transitioning to YouTubers and content creators in general.
yes.
Actually. Yes, friends. Yes. Anything new in that scope? Anything interesting
Oh.
has happened? If no one has anything, I'd like to. Oh, anyone go?
I know you want to just talk. You have something in your mind. What,
No,
might as well
no,
I would
no.
have brought it up if
Um,
you didn't have some sort of mystical thing to say.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know if you boys know, or if you're into the Ludwig scope at all.
Yeah.
The
He
man,
did Smash
the myth,
Bros,
the
right?
legend himself.
Also, Beethoven, von Beethoven.
Yeah, Ludwig van
Yes,
Beethoven.
him. Him,
Am I right
yes.
with that? Yeah. Okay.
No. Ludwig just he's a streamer. He actually recently finished his month-long subathon where he ended up breaking the Twitch record for subscribers. He beat Ninja. Hold on.
Wow.
It's somewhere in the 200,000s for subscribers on
Nice.
Twitch, that is.
So he made a
Yeah,
lot of
hold on.
money.
He did make a lot of money. That's true. That's true. And the best part about that, he paid his mods over 100,000 each. I'm fairly certain, up to 100,000.
Holy shit.
Yeah, just for like being there, making sure it like, because at that point, being a mod for the Lugwit, he had his stream running 24/7, 31 days in a row. So it was like a full-time job at that point,
I suppose so.
just like
yeah.
monitoring everything.
That's crazy. I mean, anyone beating out Fortnite, stream-wise, is
Tiger Ninja Oblivions, yes.
yeah, that is pretty crazy. The Fortnite killer. That's what Apex Legends was labeled as, wasn't it? Remember that?
Yeah, and then.
So you guys are
it's
still
another-
playing Apex Legends.
It's fun,
It's
actually.
fun.
I mean, I guess I
mean,
won't
pretty fun.
doubt it, but
It's beating, from what I think, from what I was saying, let me actually double check on this one.
I
At some
think
certain
it's
days.
the most. Oh, sorry.
No, it's alright. I think it's some certain days it beats Apex. Let me see. Fortnite.
In Asia, I think it's the most popular battle royale at the current
Yeah.
moment because of like all
Oh.
the VTubers playing it and shit.
in Asia, well, I feel like if it's the most popular in Asia, then there could be a fair chance that it's the most popular in all the world, just because of, it's Asia.
Yeah.
Everyone is in Asia.
I mean, if you look at Twitch, it's in the top 10.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's
Right
not Fortnite or Valorant, but it's doing a lot better. It's doing better than
Hey.
Minecraft.
Really hate it when people call it like dead game when it's like top 10 Twitch like
Dead
consistently.
If it's not
Dead
number one,
game.
it's nothing.
Yeah, I feel like people get confused with dead game and like or like people not talking about a game and confusing that with like dead game. I don't think there's ever really a thing as a dead game unless like developers just give up on it.
Yeah, I
you
mean,
know?
if everyone is truly gone from it, then I guess it is dead. But
Yeah.
I guess I've heard similar thing with like TF2, where some people like haven't played it for a while. And it's like, TF2, it's dead. And then you go on there.
Yeah.
It's not that. So yeah, the world's too big a place for a lot of these things to actually die. That's what I'm
They
thinking.
did.
Yeah. It's funny that you mentioned TF2 because like a couple weeks ago I actually re-downloaded it.
Yeah.
Trying to reignite that spark. And I played 3 games.
Mhm.
First one had a dude that was blasting his mixtape over and over and over
Okay,
again.
yeah, nice.
And the rest of the 2 had 2 enemy bots, sniper bots that did quickscope or not quickscopes, but auto aimed headshots. So yeah, that's fun.
That's,
You know what's
It's a good time.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty cool.
I immediately deleted TF2
You know what?
after that.
Just
You
I
just
said
said
it's
fuck it.
not a dead guy. I feel like TF2 is it's a cyborg now. All right, used to be alive,
Yeah,
and now it's a half robot. Cause just bots.
it's not a dead game, but Valve certainly sees it as on life support at this point because they're not doing anything with it
Yeah.
for whatever reason.
We'll just wait for
They are
TF3.
not doing anything with it.
Because like the economy's still strong. I'm fairly certain people are trading keys and shit and scrap. Like, like there's no fucking
economy-wise?
tomorrow.
Like, I used to trade in TF2. I have a lot of experience with trading in TF2. I've had God knows how much experience with it, right?
Yeah.
And right now the economy is not doing good.
Okay. So it's
Really?
not
Oh yeah,
tremendous.
it's
Never
not.
mind.
I remember back in my age when I was
Back in my
heavy
youth.
trading. Back in my youth, you'd get yourself a key, some buds, and another key for what you would
rich.
be paying with now for one key,
Ah.
because it'd be like 12 refined metal for 1 key. Hell, it'd be I think 7. Be like
See.
7
Oh.
earlier years.
It's a staunch
And
difference.
yeah, now it's just not doing as well.
Really?
Yeah.
That's probably an incentive for Valve not to care about it then.
Yeah,
It's because they
suppose.
it's like I guess CS:GO where it's like the way that Valve runs their games with items is kind of bad because like there is no way to get rid of items because once it's unboxed, it's in the system
I
from now on
see.
unless you specifically delete items, which people aren't going to do. So,
So does everything just get devalued over time?
yeah, over time.
I see.
And I honestly think what Valve needs to do for it to start going back is look, those accounts that have been inactive for years, like change it in the fucking EULA or something where after a certain amount of time, if the account is not active, delete it.
Mm,
You know?
Yeah.
maybe so.
Or make it so that you know, I don't know, they stop putting out
As
more.
much stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Because we're at a moment where we're kind of fucked, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Because not everybody's gonna just give up their wrath, you know?
It's
Or their
true.
keys, or their fucking
Yeah,
whatevers.
the great economic collapse of TF2. People mortgaging their homes and then selling said homes, and then the world will tremble.
Because with the amount I traded, I could have gotten myself a car.
Mm.
Really?
Yeah.
God damn.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh,
bad.
yeah, I've heard stories of like people making bank from like CS:GO TF2 trading. So, yeah, that's feasible.
No, I was getting to that point where I was starting to save up my stuff so that I can actually sell it to someone who might give me money to buy a car. Back when I was like 13, but then I just got a gambling addiction and that kind of went down the drain.
Oh, yeah, tough.
Feels
tough.
bad.
But yeah.
Thinking of TF2 trading.
Yeah.
The incel YouTuber slash streamer that got arrested for making a racist bomb threat during a live stream. Link to article.
Okay, all right.
I want to look at this because that seems interesting. It's a thing that you posted.
That is a topic that I did write. The potential topic that could be yes or no related to the TF2 trading economy.
Well, TF2
but
incels. Just saying.
Yes.
Correlation.
Oh, yeah. True. I think not.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was this Twitch streamer. He goes by the name forget, it says here in the article, Smooth Sanchez. He'd go around, he'd be kind of a real cum stain on the streets of New York, just like harassing women with like text-to-speech chat enabled, so people would donate just to like shout out slurs or like harass people on the streets just like walking by.
That's what being smooth is.
Yeah.
Like
this is real smooth. Exactly. You want a woman to like you? Just call her a bitch. Call her a slut. Every slur in the book, just call her that. But yeah, he'd go up to just like random women, and it didn't matter if they're like eating at a restaurant, didn't matter if they're just like walking minding their own business, and he'd just go up and like threaten them, essentially. Wow. But for this most recent one, he likes I forget what the exact quote it was. He went up to like this table of women and it was like, let's go enhance their meal, enhance their meal. I think
whatever
he did that
means.
like yeah, because like I think one of the women was Arabic, so he went with that and like Allah Akbar, stuff like that. Bomb detonation their meal.
Dear
and
Lord,
yeah.
He did that on live air. He's done that multiple times, but this is the first time he actually got arrested for it.
Look, I'm just gonna say this. Fucking people Stop being fucking cum stains. Holy shit! Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
look, I get it. It won't be fucking funny. I get it. Edgy is sometimes funny, but like, dude, don't go up to people in fucking person and just go, hey, fucking bomb threats. You know, like, dude.
I think like
I
the
shit
fa-
you
like,
not. If you were in my area and you went up to people and started being a cum stain, you'd get the shit out of.
Yeah, you get your shit rocked, exactly.
Yeah.
mm, this
Like-
is
Like, being edgy is fine as long as it doesn't affect other people, you know? Or
Yeah.
like you don't involve other people. I don't care if you're edgy. I'll just think you're a loser. It's like whatever, I'll move on.
No.
But like if you're harassing other people, that's where the line gets drawn. I'd
Yeah.
I'd sock you. I'd punch you in the face.
I feel like the
Yeah.
real life sort of element to this makes it just so much worse. Where he's just going about in public, people minding their own business, and
'Cause-
doing this shit.
Because, you know, if I was eating my fucking lunch,
Mm.
this fucking asshole just came up to me and started saying shit to me, like, about, the, you know, me being Mexican, I'd grab my fucking meal, slam it to his fucking face, and beat the shit out of him.
Exactly.
You know?
And people will probably jump in with you as well. You know?
Like,
Man, it's so strange. Because I don't know what has to happen for a man to start doing these things.
This wasn't. This is like a kid. I think he was like 19,
Oh yeah,
18.
19-year-old self-proclaimed
Yeah.
incel. Yeah,
Yeah, 19.
self-proclaimed
So
incel. Okay.
dude, I'm
at
fucking
this
19.
point, I
I'm not
think it was
going up
just
to-
clout.
I'm fucking 19. I'm not going up to people being a dickhead. Like,
Yeah.
what the
Yeah.
fuck?
I mean,
He literally did this for like updoots. I think that's what his main motive was.
so dumb. I mean, you can only blame your age for a limited amount of time for stupid decisions.
No.
But if you're
No,
like
no,
19
yeah, I'm
years
not-
old, you should have some more clarity than doing this shit.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
I'm
look-
not like. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, you can go ahead.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that I said he's 19 because you think like, because like our generation's pretty, you know, sensible about that stuff, you know, like
Suppose
not
so.
to do it in public and shit, not to be a complete shit stain like that.
I mean, like, look, I get it. The times of like fucking around like that in person, it's done. Like, once you reach like 18, you need to fucking wise up because, like,
Exactly.
you know, I get it. Like, if it was a 16, 17-year-old, I'd be like, yeah, they'll learn in about 2 years, you know.
Yeah.
Because guess what? I used to be that kind of person where I just fuck with people in real life when I was like 16, 17, you know. But you know, at some point, when I was around 17, I like wisen up. I was
Yeah.
like, you know what? I need to fucking stop.
You have to grow
And
up
you know, I
at
started.
some point.
Yeah. Hell, even when I was 17 and 16, I honestly was starting to stop doing that shit. It'd be more like when I was 14 or 15. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Like, at some point, you know, they do it back to you. You realize, oh, that's not really as funny, and then you just
Yeah.
grow the fuck up. You know.
Yeah.
Obviously, this guy didn't fucking grow up because either people didn't fuck with him yet, or he just thinks he's really fucking funny. You know. And
Yeah.
either way, he's just a fucking dumbass. You know.
I mean, this is
Oh.
now a mark on his permanent
He
police
did this
record.
to 7,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Nice.
He didn't even have like a big following. He just did it.
Fuck.
At this point,
Uh,
just what that is not worth it.
That's not worth it. It's not to have your reputation tarnished for 7,000 subs. No.
Yeah. When people are looking, when he has to get like a job for employment and stuff, that's gonna
He's gonna have
there.
that
I'll
on his
have to probably
record.
mention this incident.
Exactly. Because he got arrested. That's on his criminal
Yeah.
record.
Yep.
So he's made his life far harder than it needs to
Yeah.
be by doing this.
All for
It's-
YouTube updates.
It's
Cause what the-
such madness.
The things people will do for clout, man. Oh, man.
So bad.
Cause look, dude, I get it. You want to be fucking funny. You want to be fucking cool on YouTube. But I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna fuck myself over with a criminal record. You know, that's why I haven't I haven't gone to jail yet. I haven't done that shit because I'm smart enough to be like, maybe that's not a good idea.
Yeah,
Right, right.
definitely.
Not that all of us here sitting here talking like, no, yeah, that's not a good idea.
Hmm.
I just hope after this situation he doesn't ever do it again. He probably
Yeah.
will,
Yeah,
considering.
because
So
people
just
like
don't learn
this
their lesson.
usually, yeah.
Mm.
He looks like one of those guys.
He'll do it again. It's like a super villain, except shit and
Yeah.
really lame.
Yeah,
Incel man.
I bet you the joke wasn't even that funny though. Like word for word, what he said probably wasn't even.
Well, I'm looking
funny.
at the quote that he has said. It's him.
I can look up the video real quick. Hold on. Then we
He
can,
he says Allahu Akbar, and then says I'm gonna kill you all with a bomb. So that's the joke.
That's
that
really
he's
it.
doing.
That's not
That's-
fucking funny.
That's what he has said. And
God, I don't know if my comedy is bad to people. Okay, but whatever, right?
at least it doesn't
But
ruin
my-
your own life.
Yeah, no, at least my comedy isn't as bad as ha ha ha, bomb go boom, you guys die. Like,
yeah.
So stupid.
On to add on to that, he would target women, primarily women, to harass.
Just women. I think he
It's like-
knows if it was like if he went up to like a 6'2" guy, he would just be
Exactly.
you'd get the beating shit out of him, bro.
yeah.
Like that's
Wow.
what you. That's what I hate about some of these guys, right? They like target women, right? Because he knows in his head, if this girl's gonna punch me, it ain't gonna hurt, right? Like, make yourself some balls, and you go up to a guy like me or like fucking Drew or like Gio, you'd get your shit slapped out of, no cap.
Well, I'm not.
You
I'm
know?
not sure with me. I'm a frail man, but.
Oh come on, bro! At least I think all of us here can just knock some sense into that guy. He
Yeah.
looks scrawny as fuck.
This kid was pretty scrawny. He was pretty short as well.
Yeah.
Mm.
I saw a little clip. Like how like in some YouTube videos it'll show you like, the video playing a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I saw while we were looking at that earlier. Critical made a video on it.
Oh, did
this
he?
guy.
Yeah, he made. Yeah.
On this guy specifically.
Yes, on this guy
Oh
specifically.
shit!
Wow.
I haven't watched it.
Breaking news.
I think he just opened.
Let me see. Critical.
An hour ago.
Oh, streamer makes bomb threats and gets arrested.
Wow,
Yeah.
he's fresh off the
there
presses.
it is.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw
goddamn.
that thumbnail.
Well,
So
I mean, this is gonna date when we actually are doing this because I think in a week this is when this is actually gonna be put up. So
yeah.
whoops, whatever. It's not hot news
Oops.
anymore, but whatever.
At the time of recording, this was news.
Yeah. Now
God,
it's
I'm
old.
seeing the video a little bit, like clips of him actually doing it. And, like, dude, what the fuck? Yeah, let me just go up to this two girls table and just fuck with them. Like,
Yeah. I feel like a rule of behavior should be, all right, if you're going to do something to people who are more vulnerable than you are,
Yeah.
just think of you doing it to someone like a 7-foot construction worker, and if
Yeah.
that ends up badly for you, then you should not do it to anyone else. All right. So
I'm so sad. Like none of these ladies had like mace in their purse and they just fucking went ham on him. I'm so he, goddamn.
Yeah, I
would've
mean-
deserved it.
yeah, it's so weird. Though, I mean, he sort of got what was coming to him because he did get arrested. Though it's probably one of those arrests
Yeah.
where it's like he was immediately bailed out by his rich mother or something. Who
What?
knows?
I'm actually gonna look at it. Hold on.
Yeah. Well, depending on how hot this news is, we might not have the information on that yet.
He might still be sitting in jail.
Yeah. I know I had someone who was in my high school actually. They what was it? They blackmailed like a bunch of women for their nudes, and that is what they did like immediately coming out of high school. So also, I think is there no, okay. I was about to say I think their name was also Malik, but that's not true. I'm thinking of someone else. But I feel like just some people, because I mean I knew that guy, and I knew he was a weird prick. So some people, I think, I guess they just don't see how much of a dickhead they're being, and that's why they're doing this shit.
Yeah, there's a lot of weirdos at school like that. I had a guy like that, but this guy ended up getting one of his girlfriends pregnant, but would do that same exact shit, but with other women. So,
God.
yeah.
I knew a guy. I was actually friends with him for a while. Where
What are you eating now? Actually, I want the
Still
sweet-
eating the
Yeah, what's
fucking
on the
coconut.
menu for
Is
today?
it still
I'm still
almond
eating the
bar?
coconut.
Wait, is it okay? So what actually is it? It's not an almond bar.
No, it's
now
a Mexican candy. It's just a
Yeah.
Now I
a
see.
bar of coconut.
How big
They're
is
like
it if you're
coconut
still eating
shavings,
it?
but like kind of,
They're just
Okay.
coconut shavings.
yeah, they're coconut shavings, but like molded into a bar with like some sugar and shit.
Yeah.
Alright.
Okay.
So basically,
I'm
an
done
almond
eating.
bar.
Yeah, it's
Almond.
a small story.
Yes.
So, speaking of weirdos like that, right? I actually had a close friend of mine. Right?
Mhm.
So, this guy, right? Every single girl I met, right?
Yeah.
He would always try to go for them, like every time.
Mm.
I remember I was dating some chick, like online relationship,
All right.
and I find out a week later that he's like fucking around with one of her friends. I'm like, okay, that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
And then I'm done dating the girl, and then, you know, he moved on to someone else, and then the girl, we're friends, and we talked, and she's like, yeah, he tried sending me stuff, and he would just do it to a lot of fucking girls. Like, it got so bad that me and a couple of my guy friends, we made a list of how many girls he went after,
Dear
God
Lord.
damn.
Yeah.
and I
gross.
shit you not, it was over 15 plus.
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean,
Um,
it's a bit. I just don't see the
Yeah,
the
the
appeal
appeal
of
of
doing something like that.
yeah.
Because at this point, there is no bar you apparently have to press or go over if you're
Yeah.
to be on this man's list of things he wants to fuck. So just
You just have to be alive.
yeah, why? I don't know. I feel like there has to be some sort of emotional connection in some regard.
for my friend, or quote unquote
Or
friend.
that's what there should be, but I doubt he has that. Saying
He says he does, but it's weird because I've always noticed he just mistreated the girls every time. So it was more for him to get pleasure out of nutting than anything, you know.
yeah,
Yeah.
And I think about last year in July, I stopped being friends with the guy
aye.
because he said I was too toxic for him.
That's rich.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. You didn't send him nudes, Omega. Bad friend.
No,
Right.
I shit you not.
That
I
is
know
so
of two
weird.
relationships that I had where the two girls told me that after I was done dating them, he went after them, and I was like, "Are you fucking kidding me, dude?"
Damn.
Like I'm
So
not.
yes.
I don't care who my exes date. I could give less of a fuck, right?
Yeah.
But it's just the idea of a homie, you know, like your homie isn't gonna do that to you. You know, you just got done dating this chick, right? Good or bad, you know. I honestly, you know, let's just say you, Drew,
Yeah.
right? You dated someone, and I wouldn't date them. I wouldn't do anything with them because I don't want to hurt you, you know.
Yeah.
And I think you gotta have that level of self-respect for yourself, respect for your friend, you know, and
yeah.
you know,
It's just putting them in a
It-
awkward situation when they don't really need to be in one. So I guess it could just be seen as like a courtesy thing. Or it's just
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like a respect thing, you know?
yeah.
yeah. But
'Cause-
yeah, apparently that happened twice. Then he said so. And you were the one who was being too toxic.
Yeah, and you're the toxic one.
That is bizarre.
So even after we were done being friends, I gave him the respect. I'm not trying to go after after his ex. You know.
Oh man.
So. Yeah, but yeah. There's honest. So bottom line, there were creeps, all right, and you're gonna see them in real life. You know.
Yeah.
And it's not. It's not. It's. I think
So much you can do
it's
about it.
better if you make fun of them. Because what
In public.
in public, because from what I know, right,
Mm-hmm.
they have this like fragile ego.
Yeah, it's often an
that
ego
breaks
thing, isn't it?
easily.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
It's true.
That's true.
Where it's,
like half these
yeah.
trolls are like people that are dicks online. If they did that in real life and got laughed at, they'd probably have like a coming to Christ moment, you know?
Yeah, it's
it'd
true.
be so funny.
No, they would go on their Discord or on their Skype, change their profile picture to be black, and type out, "I can't do this anymore." on their bio.
Gone.
Gone. Dot.
Make one of
change
those
it to that,
apology videos. God.
I never understood YouTubers who do that. Like, make the black profile picture and say "gone" or something.
That's a lot of anime YouTubers that I've noticed.
Yeah. Like, I know it's being made fun of now, where it's like a joke.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Gone.
Looks a bit like David Bowie too, actually. Looking at that.
It all comes back to
It's all
David
David
Bowie.
Bowie.
David Bowie is the main mastermind for
He's
all
the
of this.
real pinpoint in the universe that everything else revolves
Yeah.
around him.
Yeah. David Bowie was actually Adam. And that brings us to our sponsor, Adam and Eve. No, please, someday, please.
It'll happen.
One day.
We can
One
hope.
day.
We can pray.
We can pray.
I want to say one thing, fellas, before
Mhm.
we end the podcast. All right,
Well,
because
is
it's
there
getting
already
around that time. It's
Oh shit.
Dude,
getting to
nice.
that time.
I guess it
That Ms. ZZ finally uploaded her
Oh,
Oh, yeah, she was
her
ready?
girlfriend mod.
So that is officially uploaded. That is
Yeah.
pretty nice.
Oh.
And
Yeah.
God damn.
well, there we
I
go.
didn't
Nice.
think she was gonna finish it.
Well,
you know.
there we go. It happened.
Oh, it's unlisted. Uh-oh. Wait.
Yeah, 'cause
Should we
it's
have
for-
access to this?
It's for her. No, you she put it. It's public. It's just like, that's for her Game Banana thing.
Oh, her game. Yeah.
All right, interesting. Though, if
Cool.
we are to end it soon, there's one
Yeah.
amazing thing that I have to do.
Yeah.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Oh, what's that? Everyone's favorite thing. Florida.
Oh my fucking God.
Yeah, that's right.
Florida.
Florida.
What's going on,
Florida.
Florida?
I'm keeping this. This will stay. Alright, there's two options here. One of them
Okay.
is a fake story about Florida. One of them is a real story about Florida. So you have to find
okay.
out which one is which and guess on the right
The
one.
Florida whammy.
Yeah.
Alright.
So there's two options here. First off, anti-mask Florida bar owner charged with hosting illegal all-male strip show. Police say male genitals were on display. That is the first headline. Second headline. Florida man charged with attempted murder for attacking his neighbor with throwing stars. He allegedly screamed "Bonsai" during the attack. One of these is real. One of them is fake. What are you
I
thinking?
feel like
I'm gonna say the first one's real.
I feel like the second one is real.
Okay. Well, the truth is, the first one is real.
Hey!
Congratulations, Joe! You win the prize.
Let's go. What's the prize?
What should the prize be? You get to have an all-male strip show appear.
Oh, let's go.
That's
Can I have
right.
Omega's fish?
What? Whoa! What the fuck?
The fish can come on.
Yeah. Like if you won this, it would be the all-fish strip show that would occur there.
I mean, yeah, yeah, we can do it.
Yep, good. Okay. So, congratulations on winning that.
You did it.
On this
Thanks.
eternal segment that'll always last here.
100 years.
1 million
Podcast.
years of Florida until it sinks into the sea, obviously.
Eventually.
Then-
Yeah. Oh, just like California.
Yeah, all coastal places, classic sinking into the sea.
Yeah.
Yeah. At the same time, I do feel I'm looking at
Yeah.
this mystical number. It's close to 2 hours, but it hasn't hit 2 hours. Should we just fuck around a bit until it is 2 hours,
What
or
do you
should we
want us
just?
to do?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not sure. I
You
mean,
want to
there
call
was
it? I'm good for whatever.
we were gonna talk about conspiracy theories at some point, right? That still could be interesting.
Oh yeah. I mean, shit. Yeah. Or like some weird obscure YouTube shit. That you
Okay.
found.
All right, 3 minutes. Let's go.
Okay.
Let's do it.
I guess flat Earth. That's a fun one. That. Do you know? Actually, how much stuff do you know about what people think about the flat Earth? All right. I'll ask that immediately.
Me?
Yeah, go for
Okay.
it.
So like I remember reading this one article a while ago. Like they tried proving, like mathematically proving, like this mathematician set on this crusade to prove that the Earth was flat using just solid mathematics alone,
Yeah.
and his discovery was that the Earth was actually round.
Yeah, I think I heard of that. It was
So
where it was like if the Earth was flat, there would be like 0 degrees of rotation at this specific point.
Yeah.
And there was 15,
yeah,
which is what it should have been on a round Earth. I think that is what you're talking about, and I
I think so.
I did hear that. It is pretty funny.
Because I read this years ago. I don't think if he converted over to the Round Earth Society after that, but I'm hoping he's coming up with a new quadratic formula to prove that the Earth is once and for all flat. So
Yeah.
I hope he's
Science-
having a good time.
Science is still out there. Just
Yeah.
I don't know how much stuff do you need to be proven to you in order for it to like really sink in that the Earth is round? Because these
You
guys
have to be in space and see it.
No, I was gonna bring that up because that's the thing. Even people who would say if they saw the Earth was flat would sum it up to like government like projections or something
Yeah,
like that, or
that's
like
a
they were
hologram or
hallucinogens.
something.
Yeah, they wouldn't even take it even if you showed it in their face.
'Cause, I mean,
That's
they
how
did
like
have,
dedicated they are.
Well, Elon Musk sent his dumb car up there, so that had a thing where you could see the Earth. Though I guess that's not them up there in person, but it is video footage.
Mm-hmm.
So surely that would qualify. I guess not though. I don't know. You can't really
Yeah.
please these people. So
And like that's another thing. I've always wondered if the Earth is flat, do they also think literally everything else in space is also flat?
yeah, it's a bit weird because everything that you see out in space is round, a complete
Right.
sphere. Every single thing that we see.
Yeah.
Why would this planet be the one exception?
Yeah, what makes us so special,
Does not really make sense. I mean, unless they believe that everything else is also flat, and it's all just pointing directly towards us.
Oh, no, that's another thing I heard. They the roundness is equated to like just the flat parts spinning really really fast. So like you notice a coin when you spin it on a table, it looks like it's around. It's like
Oh, yeah.
a round sphere just going around
That-
and shit. And that's what I think that's one of their gamer theories about it. Why like
One of their
everything in
gamer
space look
theories.
around. Yeah.
That is really bizarre. That is so fast.
You'd think we'd all be like fucking,
We'd all be-
floating off into space at that point.
Yeah.
But,
That'd
what it is.
be madness. I remember there was also a theory for like the flat Earth thing, where they think New Zealand has a mystical gateway that travels to
What
other
the fuck?
dimensions. This is a true thing that some flat Earthers believe. It's called like New Zealand Gate or some shit. I don't know.
Why?
Heaven's
why
Gate, New Zealand.
Why New Zealand?
New Zealand
Out of
Gates.
all places.
I
Zealand.
don't know. It doesn't make sense.
Flat.
You know what? Maybe
Earth.
they think that because the Lord of the Rings trilogy took place there. Maybe that wasn't a fictional universe that they made up and put in New Zealand. Maybe that's a real alternate dimension that they traveled to through the New Zealand Gateway. Finding out the truth here.
Some
You found
just
such a
never
article about
understand people. Oh man. Okay, what are we doing on time here?
it. Zero
We really
flat
are.
Gate.
About that time.
It is about that time.
Again. For the second time.
Yeah, okay. This time it really is that time.
It is.
Yeah, there we go, 2 hours. That's good enough. Okay, I guess, unless someone else has something to say, this could be it. Praise Zog.
Praise Zog.
Praise
Yeah,
Zog.
Praise Zog.
That's our new one. That's our new
Alright.
outro.
Thank you everyone for tuning in.
Yeah.
Yep.
Thank you, everybody. And until then, we'll see you on the next bug cast, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, call it. I'm pressing the button.
Alright. Adam and Eve.